One.Two.Lift. The podcast.
Hey guys, it is me, Cass and Luke on the podcast, and we will get to our name, which you already know it now. But yeah,
Things have changed
times have changed. Things have changed.
since that big first episode.
Yeah, so we posted it. So I don't know if you guys actually listened to it, but it was not our intention at all
Bravo, if you did.
to post it. And yeah, I did a little sneak preview on my Instagram. Like I just put a little piece of it on and said, "Stay tuned for the podcast." And I said, "Don't worry, the setup will be much better," which it's not yet.
It's not yet.
But
we put a cactus in. Can they see the cactus?
no, because it looked
A little phallic.
Yeah. But I've had like so many people. They're like, "Oh my gosh, we want to hear it all." So I was like, "Okay, we're posting this," and I barely made it
that
through
is
it.
fun.
Barely made it through it. Listen to us like that in the middle of the night. But anyway, here we are.
It's earlier now.
Yeah, we're sunburnt, and we've had.
I am very sunburnt.
We've actually recorded a couple more, but because we don't have the setup figured out yet, which we need to do. It was Easter this weekend. It's Easter right now. We have the boys are off school, so yeah, I can't wait to get the setup figured out.
Well, we slid away from video there for a minute because of the setup.
Yeah. So we're just lounging on the couch while we were talking.
Which is maybe better. I don't know. But here we are.
But here we are.
Yes.
So you guys, we want to talk about this amazing group that we put together, and it's growing and it's changing every single week. We had 4 weeks of it. So I think last time we talked a little bit about the Sandtable.
Correct.
And that was going to be maybe our main brand.
All-encompassing name.
It's so funny to think that we'll have a main brand.
Yeah, you know what? Everybody needs a name.
Little castle.
That's it. There's not that much little above his own, but not so much little with you. That's all right.
I just think it's so cool that we're going to have like a podcast, real estate, relocation, volunteer group,
There's a lot
beach
to
group,
do.
like community.
And I think because
TikTok, shop.
the original mission
Yeah.
had so much breadth to it, we had to really dial in on some place to start, right?
So we ended up landing with the Sandtable, guys. So in our first one, I think we were just trying to figure out like it'll be the Sandtable everything, or Spain with Cass, or Spain with Luke, and all this stuff. But
Was Spain with Luke on the table?
we were pretty like dead set on the Sandtable. We love it.
Felt good.
So the Sandtable came from a place like our purpose, our mission, our vision is that truly we want to, make people feel, build a community,
Yeah, spot to come together.
open community, everyone can come, kids, dogs, people of all ages, people from everywhere in the world. Naturally, we would attract more expats because we speak English, and our story. But yeah, so we just thought like this is one step forward in the right direction of our ultimate goal, which stay tuned.
Yes, much to develop.
Much to develop, but this is one step forward, and I'm so proud of it. And all the people are so beautiful and amazing.
Yeah, so we're back to bus up here.
let's
So
talk
what
about
we
it.
did.
Sorry, the Sandtable is,
So
which is not the name anymore, but kind.
this broad mission needed a place to ground, a place to start. We needed a first step. And so we crafted a invite Facebook post.
Yeah, so in the Costa del Sol, like the south of Spain, they have all these groups. Maybe they have them in every city. I don't know, probably.
I am not the guy to ask.
But it's like Estepona info and chat, Estepona expats, Estepona like, because we live in Estepona, which is outside of Marbella and Malaga, which is beautiful by the way.
Should we give them our specific address?
No, but
Okay.
don't study our videos too hard. Anyway, so we are in Estepona, and so, but we should tell them like why we're doing this community, like what we feel.
That's it. So we have this broad reach thing, but we have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And so we thought that this was a great way to enter into the act of creating connection.
And and also like giving back to a community that we are 5 years in now. We are immigrants here in Spain and that we love so much. We're so proud of it. I think if we landed here and there was this type of group that, open to everyone, very simple, uh, the whole like the whole vision with this was to be as simple as possible because you know how many times you've had people be like yoga on the beach or rock climbing or hiking or painting classes.
Engineering.
Yeah, or like couples things and or cooking classes. And like that is all great because I love all those things. Or gym. But for me, I know myself
Do you,
as a
do you love all those things? No,
I
there's
just
no talking.
like I just would get anxiety and like being, and I think like it narrows down a certain type of people, and then ultimately you end up forming sort of like a clique. Like you're doing your dinner party, you're doing which is beautiful, and making friends and connecting. If you like yoga or if you like sushi, like you really, or if you like painting, like for me, I've never been one for.
Can you keep going?
Yeah, there's so many that I've been invited to, and I'm like, I get anxiety. I don't. I'm like, what do I wear? What is boho?
Why doesn't anybody
Like, does
invite me to
boho
painting
white
class?
or beige? Do I braid or do I wear like a flower?
Wait.
Like, when are I going to get that hat? So
So
that
you
I end
making
up
it look
like
like you don't
bailing.
care.
I end
Yeah.
up bailing a lot.
No,
Or I go there and I have anxiety the whole time.
which is a lovely experience.
Or you're
So,
like eating dinner and
so counter to this theme,
but it's so good, all these.
you need all the things. But what we were looking for was a place, an open place where we were inviting people who were looking to connect, who were interested in building a network of people
Or
to give service in the community
connecting, yeah.
and to meet and have intention with each meeting having, some sort of a theme. So it's not like just a social hangout at the beach. Let's crack
Yeah.
a few beers
Yeah,
and
because we've been all in
play some
those
volleyball,
groups and
right?
everyone falls off.
Yeah, they have a very limited time frame.
Yeah.
And ultimately we thought that maybe this was a way we were going to be able to inspire people and help the community.
And learn from them.
Absolutely, because all of the things that we've learned in our journey here, we only imagined that the breadth of experiences from other people, we would all be able to really pool that knowledge experience, and that would be inspirational and wonderful. And the example you always give too is if you're new here and you get a flat tire, that they can call you.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you're gonna do when somebody calls you.
I'll go get them.
Okay.
The thing is, like, truly also is like Luke and I, through our time together and through our lives and through our growth, moving here has been a big, big, big thing in many different ways, not only for our family, but like for us individually. And we've learned a lot. And I feel like we want to give back. There's so many people like, but we can make it very simple, just with the intention in each meeting, have a topic. And I feel like you and I do a very good job at we like to talk, we like to help, but we also love to listen and hear other people's stories. And I think the main thing is you're not only building community and making people feel comfortable because not everyone has to talk. That's not, again, there's no obligations to any of it, but it's like I just think we have a lot to say and this is a good start. Like we think about doing leadership programs, we thought about doing conferences, we thought about going into small businesses and building this like leadership program for small businesses who are growing, and sometimes they got caught up with forgetting about the value, the heart in it.
And obviously the relocation real estate side where you gather knowledge of people's experiences,
exactly.
and that just helps
And make contacts, and then also like just giving back in a way, like every single person is welcome, kids are welcome, dogs are welcome. You bring your snack, you bring your drink, you bring a blanket or chair. It's a super rustic part of the beach, which actually where we live. So there's just like no expectation. You don't have to come every week. There's no fee. There's no obligation. Like tell your friends, or if it's not for you, don't come. Like there's literally no pressure.
Yeah.
And I think that's the beauty of it.
And I think we've really managed thus far, based on feedback anyway, to create that welcome environment without that sense of obligation. So
Yeah.
week
It's
one,
beautiful.
we had however many people,
Yeah.
however many. That was like one of those things where you're supposed to fill in the
Oh, yeah, it was like, I would say 10, maybe actually more, because like, a lot of the
Yeah,
Canadians came, the,
this
Canadians,
is, the expats are managing to be fairly Spanish about this.
yeah, they have always show up an hour.
Yeah, it takes a good hour to get it.
I got there, no, I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah, you haven't exactly been on time.
Anyway, so we it's been so beautiful,
It
and,
has.
like,
Really.
new people every week, and then sometimes people haven't come, like, because again, it's no obligation, but we're 4 weeks in now, so we've done 4 sessions,
Yeah.
and every single time it's, like, getting better, like, I leave so motivated, I'm so excited, like, listening to these people, bringing people together, and I think this is a chance for you and I to use whatever knowledge, wisdom we've had
Yeah.
and help people feel comfortable and use their voice and connect.
Yeah.
And we've seen they're making friends within the group. Like it's
Absolutely. Yeah,
beautiful.
no, that actually has been really inspirational. That story from, what was it, last week? But
It was the best.
yeah, two people had met at the group the week before, but then they'd sort of run into each other walking on the paseo and decided to make it that meeting, like they went for lunch.
They went for lunch together and then they're friends.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
that. I mean, it's those little things that is so rewarding, right? It has nothing to do with us aside from we created an environment to bring people who have
Yeah.
similar interests, who've got similar
Yeah.
stories together, and it's, yeah, what felt really good. And
It feels really good. And like one thing I'll say, like for our team and our boys come and our dogs are there and you us too. I'm really proud of our team, like our little crew to make people feel really welcome and there's no like, you know, we don't set I think we do a good job now being in healthcare and all these things. I'm just proud of us for opening up our area
yeah,
to welcome these people. But what I'm so proud of is these people showing up and reaching out is one thing, but showing up, being brave. They don't know anybody. They're very vulnerable, and just seeing them connect. My God, this is so rare in the world right now. Like people find it hard. How do I meet a guy? How do I date? You know, it's like it's a very rare thing anymore. So this is a group where I'm seeing all these people like so brave and vulnerable and beautiful.
it's like,
I'm really
the
excited.
young family from
Yeah.
Iceland,
Yeah.
and then
Baby. And
exactly, and then sort of a single guy from Sweden who's lived in Turkey and moved around, and then
yeah.
like just we've really
And
seen
yeah. Older lady, retired, widow, everyone
yeah.
from all over the world too, which is super.
And so all that diversity, and then when we sort of dig into getting to know everybody, we realize that there's also like this very, very distinct common thread underneath it all. And that's
I
been,
love it here too.
it's been reflective for me for sure. That the one week where we went and we're shooting the breeze, out of the 9 or 10 family groups that were there was something in the neighborhood of, sorry, would you like me to move that
No, no,
closer? I feel like like literally my mustache is that, something in the neighborhood of 6 or 7 of them had sold businesses to move. I thought, I was reflecting on that as that was part of our journey. Sort of the entrepreneurial spirit does align that sort of risk taking. I don't know. For me, I'm always trying to make connections, right? We're seeing these things, and I just, I really see it. Whether they are entrepreneurs or not, there's a risk taking spirit in there.
It's huge.
It's just, yeah. So anyway, this very diverse group is really inspirational.
And one of our stories, we are gonna do a podcast about how we came here. Like when we got here, we thought like we're probably the only freaking crazy people who sold their lives, business, house, everything, and just like got up and moved here. But to be honest, there are people doing it, and it's like there's so many brave people and risk takers. So yes, there is a common theme with these people, and I, like you said, it's just you know, it's beautiful and everyone connects. Even the people who jumped here with small kids, and yes, maybe they still work from their computer and their business is over there. It's still so much. And putting your children in Spanish school, like meeting new friends, and maybe some of them had a car in Sweden or Denmark or Iceland, and they come here and they're living like right in the city center and learning to walk everywhere with their kids, going downstairs and the old Spanish buildings. I'm just like so proud of everyone.
Yeah, the one that's always, it runs under the radar, but it's so important is you have to rebuild your network. Like I don't know, who's your electrician? Who cuts your hair?
Yeah,
Where do
we
you
still don't
go?
know
place, and
You really do.
it doesn't seem like a big deal until
But
you
it
need a thing. Yeah, yeah,
it really is hard, and I think everyone I think we're attracting the right people, and I'm a firm believer in God and for everyone, love, universe, something bigger, something you can't see. But like I just keep hearing like God will bring the right people for your purpose, and I truly feel like every single one of those people, it's been feeling really good because everyone has a different story and they're all so beautiful, and I'm just so proud of them. Like
yeah,
it's
yeah. Brave.
cool. It's cool.
So
Okay.
we did that.
So we've been doing this and it's so fun. And so back to the name and why we're now called One.Two.Lift.
Yes, I'm
We
not
love
sure.
the
I'm
sounds.
not. Yeah, we were really into the Sandtable. And I
Like for
think
everything.
what happened is you were doing your classic investigative sort of digging through the internet, turning it inside out, just to see if that name was used and
Yeah,
how we could
see
use
what
it as
yeah.
like
Yeah, because I
an
was like,
overarching name for all the various things we want to do.
yeah, because we were obsessed.
Anyway,
I was like, the sand table is so cool because it's like bringing people together, and we picture like a table, not a sandbox. Like we picture like a table. I don't know, and it started on the beach, and like
yeah,
that's the starting point. And just like it was so cool. So I Googled it.
yeah,
So
it was a
I
letdown.
Googled it, guys. I wrote in the sand table. And I'm like, oh no. Wikipedia as a name, as a meaning for this. It's military actions for attack. And I was like, this is like actually the polar opposite. And at first we're like, I guess we could be those people that you turn it into something. I go, no. Anything?
That's me. I took
You look to the bright
I was like,
side.
see, strategy. Like, so this is literally a term that's used operationally across a number of militaries as your forward operating strategy center. You know, literally the name implies that you are in the field and you need to create a place, a table out of sand, in order to have your strategy meeting.
To draw in the sand and plan the attack.
So I was like, yeah, but strategy's good. We like
I
strategy.
know, and then we couldn't swallow it. We were giggling, and we're like, "Oh my god, what if when we post in those Facebook groups, people like the sand table? What the heck?" And with all that's going on in the world, I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Like, I was like, "Oh my god, babe."
we are not a paramilitary group on the beach in Estepona. We are not
The
that.
opposite.
The
Cold.
opposite, not pretty much.
If anything, military rarely comes up in our house, even though it won't.
Yeah, and respect all the people who
Of
serve.
course.
Absolutely.
But I mean, it's just
However,
not our.
it's not part
you
of
know,
this mission.
yeah, it's bringing people together, not divided. So anyway, so we brainstormed for a long time.
It was a process. We brought GPT into it. We Googled. We brought out paper.
Yeah.
We went around and around.
And we tested GPT for like now. We're like, no, you're not getting it, man. Like I was pissed.
The Horizon thing was funny because
Gosh.
you said you know how the thing is, it's learning, right? And so it's
Yeah, but you would
sand horizons, and you're like, I don't like horizon, and then a minute and a half later, it's
tide, ocean tide.
blue, ocean tide horizons.
Yeah.
But it just kept bringing up horizon. I thought you were gonna blow your
I
top.
said horizon is just like a straight line, and like no, like I'm like we're moving thing, and like I don't know, that might not make sense anymore. But anyway, so
Rising
I
tide.
like the ocean table or wave table, like because I picture like actually a table where people can come together, like an open table, and the waves are moving. So we're like a growing table, like
It's in flux.
we're moving
Yeah.
together and open to everyone. So
However, it all kind of just felt a bit.
yeah, so
Well,
it didn't work. It didn't
yeah.
work. So then we looked at a rock that we found that day. We're feeling very emotional about the group, and it's not even a group, it's like an open community that we're helping. And we found this rock together, and like it's amazing. But we're really attached to the water. We live on the water.
Yeah, and we collect a lot of
Rocks.
well, and they're like little tiles that have been
Yeah.
from other houses.
Yeah.
Got quite a collection.
So we're gonna make a table. This is the other thing.
Yeah, the tile thing.
So we've been collecting like broken up pieces of beautiful European tiles.
Well, it's like
ceramic, and we have so many, like so many.
These are the cool ones. Well, these are
No, we
the
have.
selection of cool ones
I've
because there's
I've
bags and
overflowed
bags.
though. I can't
No, we have
even.
bags and bags.
So we're gonna make like
Yeah, we're gonna surface a massive table
yeah, for our outside and our dream,
in our 1 day home.
and that'll be our table, the sand table.
Yeah,
Wave table.
the tile table.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we found this rock. So this is why we found the rock, is because we do sort of mosey around the beach
But
looking
this
for
was
things.
special.
This was different. We haven't
We
seen
were
that.
having a moment, like really good moment. We have a lot of these, like, but it was just like something, and then I looked down and we were talking, like, we were very close in this moment, and it was just like, I don't know, we looked down and this rock was very different. It's not a ceramic tile, it's a rock.
Mhm.
And the symbol on it, I was like, oh my God, I love it, because my Uncle Dave died actually a year ago yesterday, and this symbol has stuck with us, and we keep seeing it. And this rock had like this circle, you'll see it, and this like V, but it was like imperfect, because we love that too, like not being
Absolutely.
perfect. And we are on the beach all the time. The birds have become a very special part of our faith in the inevitable, like just believing. And we watch the seagulls and we are just mesmerized. These are real deal seagull, guys. Like they are so beautiful, and we have doves and all these birds. But the wings, it looks like, as we looked at
Yeah, it looks like almost like a beautiful flowing seagull's wings with this sort of green orb above it,
yeah,
all almost engraved into
like
this rock. It's unbelievable.
looks like the earth. And so I was like trying to figure it out, like, because we were trying to figure out a name. So we're like, lift, rise, 1, 2. We liked 1 and 2. It's been a big number in our family as well. Tom Brady, but more than like, it's just a number. 102, 22. So we were trying to figure out like rise, and then we looked at this rock, and I was like, oh, this rock, and I went downstairs to grab it part of that. And then we are kind of hoping that the wings were flying, ascending,
Yeah.
but it was like not.
Yeah.
So we kind of like flipped around. I was like, oh my God, babe, it just came to me. We're just ascending together to heaven. This is like the earth. Like I love my trees and my sea, and you are
True that.
one with any body of water. This is more than that. Like it takes one person, it takes two people, 1, 2, to lift not just each other, but the plants, the ground we stand on, this miracle creation that we live on. So the way we saw the seagull, like the way wings was like lifting together. So I don't know. It just,
Lifting the
it's
whole
now it's our
planet.
symbol.
Yeah. 1.2 lift. So we
Airplane.
we
Just send off a bit.
rising tide didn't seem, but we went with something far more esoteric with 1.2 lift.
So we were saying like ascend because we liked 1, 2 for a while.
And we like this upward
Motion.
motion.
But I was looking at the table because I was stuck on keeping table.
Right.
Because we're like making this table with all the stuff too. And then I was looking at the table. I said, like 1, 2, lift. Like, oh my gosh, like what do you do when you lift
Some heavy.
furniture?
Yeah.
So then we were like, oh my gosh, yeah. And then we were like, is lift a little hard? So we're thinking,
It's sort of a shock word compared to something fluffy like ascend.
yeah,
Even rise.
rise. It's so obvious. Every spiritual people call it like there's no one. I love those words, but
We want to be a little different. We really want to be like grassroots, rustic. And
So-
lift is a bit sharp, but then
it's cool.
it was good. It felt
It's like when you are lifting a piece of furniture, like you can think of it in the physical form, which is so cool. And for people who find it hard to like think in a spiritual way, you need someone to help you like lift the furniture, right? Like lift a table. Lift something, right? Or when you're playing soccer and you fall, you need, when someone lifts you, but it's like 1, 2, and then you're counting together and lifting. It's like you come together to do really simple human things.
coordinated
Yeah.
cooperation could really do a whole lot more.
Yeah, because you can't like the one guy can't lift, and then the other guy's like holding it down. It's like it takes it. It
Oh, we've
takes
all been there before.
it takes connection and the count, and it does. It's just as simple as that. And then like 1.2 lift is it's like it's teamwork, it's community, and it's 1, 2, and then you all you need is one person, and then two, and then from there, let's see, and it's beautiful and accepting, and like even if you're an enemy, if a guy's like picking up a table, the other guy's gonna help the guy. Like it's just like it's cool. Do you even okay, if you didn't know the person and you saw him lifting up a table, you would run over and help,
Or
right?
like if the bee saw the fly trying to lift the.
I don't remember that one.
Okay. But I think that it ended up settling, even though it seems kind of
And nobody had it.
sort of random. Well, and also nobody had it.
Saying, should we tell you guys that? Don't call.
Exactly. No, I think it sort of settled in, and then we're 1.2 Lift
The
the
same
Sandtable.
Oh yeah,
That's
Sandtable
that's the
because
kids group.
that's our like community group, like free for all every week. And then the podcast, 1.2 Lift, the podcast, 1.2 Lift real estate, 1.2 Lift relocation, 1.2 Lift. Like there's so much to go from there. It's a surprise. Yeah, we're
Let's
really
do.
proud of it. We felt really good, and the boys liked it. And
It's funny about names. It's like when when you're naming when we're naming the boys. Just like, yeah, I think, but then once it sits in, you're like, you can't imagine them being anything other than that name.
yeah, I feel like all you guys already like it because you're on this podcast. If you are,
Oh, no, they dropped off a while.
yeah, I know this one's kind of a one for the brand for us, but
It's okay. I feel good about it.
So yeah, we're super excited. We have lots going on.
Excited.
I left
to
my
see-
job at High Homes and Costa del Sol, and what a
You sure
freaking
did.
relief.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was time. 2 years, very blessed for the experience, but it was time to go and expand. And I'm so excited, like the little creative cast and creative Luke entrepreneurs, and we get to collab and like we're risking, but we already know that it's already happening. So like we're so happy and I'm so excited.
You're like one of those, those people where you put on those body suits where the sumo suits and you like run into each other.
Yeah.
But you're like massive.
Yeah.
You don't look like you. It's like you took that suit off the day that you moved on from that role.
That
With
job.
your past, yeah.
And it has nothing to do with every single one of my clients.
Love.
It has nothing to do with like my colleagues on the battlefield with me. It was just I realized I needed to grow, and I feel like my brain needs to always change, my heart needs to change and do something different and always be connected to servicing people. And now I get to collab, and like I got all this experience, and I got the real estate thing. I mean, you never really have it, but I got it. I know all the sales agents. I have a pretty good network now, and I'm just so excited to expand and do something that suits our family more and spending more time with the kids. And they love all this. And like, I'm just excited to get them on our YouTube. And
Not operating from fear. It's
Yeah.
expansive.
it is.
And
Then,
I am proud as hell of you.
thank you, babe. But we'll talk about that another time because I have lots to say on that one. And this goes into leadership and heart and following your gut feeling in your heart. And
I can't wait.
you know what? I'm just so proud of us.
Me too.
Well, I think that's it.
We're gonna wrap this back.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
What did we talk about?
1.2 Lift and the Sandtable is a military attack thing.
There's your take home. There's Cole's done.
And I quit my job.
And you quit your job.
But this was weeks ago already. I think only 2 weeks. Well, it was St. Patrick's Day, lucky day.
What do you think we'll do next?
This?
Okay.
See where it goes.
We will come back.
If you I am still in real estate. My husband's getting in real estate. We have some upcoming news about where we're actually going to join a new company. We haven't signed yet, so maybe this will be a thing, maybe no. But I'm so excited just to give you like little hinters. And and I'm also going to be a DJ musician. Luke and I and my family, we're going to be on stage. Luke's going to be doing leadership roles. I'll be on stage doing DJing. We're all going to be part of it. Producers, everything.
Recruiting.
So
love it.
this is just a snippet. So yeah,
So Cass, what's bubbling?
lots.
Lots is bubbling.
And I love every single second of it. Like,
Me too. I tell you what, so much change, and I am so calm. I'm just having a fucking hoot with you.
same.
I dig it.
Love you.
Love you too.
Okay, guys. Thanks for listening. If you made it this far,
Yeah, that was the cliffhanger.
That's the cliffhanger.
Because it's so. But,
I should have told you I'm gonna be a musician. You're all gonna want my autograph.
well, they're gonna hear one of your originals
Oh,
at
yeah.
the extra here.
Yeah, actually, I'm not kidding though, guys. Like,
No,
I love
no.
it so much, and we have
Don't
so
be-
much to talk about
Yeah.
growth and awakening, you know. Ciao, ciao. Bye, guys.